We probably ought to get that so she can know what she's doing. Lay back, but you know you've been very harsh and combative. Okay?
You're a lizard.
I've been harsh what?
And combative.
Oh yeah, I was mean to you for a little while there.
Mean, yeah.
But I'm not mean all the time.
Nope. It was just uncharacteristic. Right? And that's another reason why I talked about brain injury.
Okay.
The biggest reason was you were spasmed your whole body, including areas that were not painful.
Okay.
But it's
But
the
as
guy-
you said, protecting it.
Yeah, but it's not just protecting. When I give you peppermint up the right nostril, it would soften up. It would be less spastic.
Really?
Yep.
So if I'm supposed to be allergic to peppermint, why would it help then?
I didn't use peppermint. I'm sorry. I used
Clove. Okay.
well,
Whatever.
ginger. Yeah. Relax. Relax. This is going to be really difficult
Okay.
because you're Vulcan and you don't have feelings.
You're right.
Okay. Relax. I want to know, do you like this better? Does this feel more soothing? Or that? Or that?
They're all the same.
They're all exactly the same. There's
Well,
no difference.
Okay, try it
Okay.
one more time.
Just relax. There you
Relax.
go. Okay, we'll compare that to that to that.
That feels fine.
Which one would you choose of the three?
Probably the first one. They're all the same. If you bent one of those back further, it would matter. But
It's a light stretch.
okay.
It's a Golgi tendon organ stretch.
I felt it a little bit.
And this is
more.
another stretch. This is cool. I just rested.
Mm-hmm.
You're more in tune
Exactly.
with
Yeah, the feeling of
the, yeah, and I couldn't.
What is the stretch doing for, Doc?
She's a stacked lesion. She's got the left cortex, the left brain, and the left cerebellum are weak, the weak ones. We call it hemispheric side. The weak side are on the same side. And so if the cerebellum that's low, if we play with this the wrong way, like let's say a hard stretch or an adjustment over here, we're going to drive the hot brain, which is in turn going to inhibit the weak brain. And so I have to do things that will increase the frequency within the cerebellum without driving the opposing brain. And so there are only two things I can do: a Golgi tendon stretch, which means I'm getting a light tug on the tendon, and it is inhibitory of the cerebellum rather than excitatory. Whereas, like, let's say we stretch the muscle in a harsh way, it's going to do a muscle spindle stretch, and it's going to activate the brain on the opposite side. It's going to cross over. The other thing I can do is heat. Well, we're going to come down here and
He
we're going to do a
actually
stretch.
understands that.
Yeah, it took me a while to get that. Do you like that? That? That?
Do I have to pick one?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Yeah, depending.
I'm just going to do this one then.
Okay.
Okay.
A little too high, I think. Well, yeah.
I'll pick it for you, but I refuse to pick your nose.
And so if you don't know, you pick the middle one? If
I
you
just
don't,
have to pick one because you don't have feelings.
So the next time you pick a different one, is that?
I don't know.
Oh,
We'll see. We'll see what I wind
It
up
probably
doing.
was.
But yeah, this is a common problem with very difficult cases, common with brain injuries, because the cerebellum is what we call phylogenetically connected to the opposite cortex. And so that's how it should be. If I have a weak cerebellum, it should be the opposite frontal lobe that's weak. And in the case that it's on a different side, that's a very difficult kind of case to deal with, and you have to know how to get it from stacked to crossed, the way it was designed to work. Once you get it unstacked and into crossed, then the options are so much more open.